my match with Freaky to start season 28. Uh, let's turn spectator chat off. And says it's okay to have rated. So apparently I have played Freaky a couple of times, but I don't really remember it. I didn't go back and look at the games, but he said that I am um, 2-0 against him, so that's good. But I also heard that he has only been playing Dominion for 4 months, which is pretty impressive considering his rating. Anyway, hoping for a good start to the season. Okay. So there's definitely a jack money thing with labyrinth points. If you're building an engine, you're also going to get labyrinth points because of exorcists. So your draw will be with exorcist and labs. But you can get some pretty big payload, I guess, if you open. So what's your terminal? Maybe in the beginning it's gladiator to try to get the fortune. And then you turn the gladiator into an imp because you'd probably rather have Sacred Grove for your terminal. But what, how fast does that get up to the point where it's buying a bunch of I guess you could open trade route exorcist, try to get thin really fast. And then once you get thin, you can get a bunch of golds. I don't know how that does against this jack thing, which every time you play a jack, okay, is Noble Brigand the thing? Probably not, really, because the engine can only play one terminal and it needs to focus on getting thin. Freaky seems to be thinking engine, so because he opens Doctor. I told you I was freaky. You didn't believe me. This is a hard choice for me because if I'm doing the jack thing, I'm definitely opening with a silver here. How fast do I get thin with the trade route and the exorcist to the point of getting a windfall? Freaky already thinks Spec Chat disagrees with the Doctor. I definitely disagree with the Doctor. I would play with. Well, actually, I don't think it's crazy if the goal is to try to hit windfall really fast. You use the Doctor to trade. You try to trash as many coppers as you can with Doctor and trash your estates with Exorcist. So what is the? I guess you play single jack. You could try to play double jack to get more labyrinth points. I think the labyrinth. I assume that Freaky's going to get an Exorcist. I think that getting a silver is, well, no, I really would want a doctor or a trade route if I was trying to do the engine, so I really have to decide which thing to try to do. I'm gonna try the money thing. Maybe that's wrong. Oh, Doctor and Jack. Yeah. I think Exorcist is. 5 is a little sad. Um, let's try an Exorcist. The thing is with Exorcist is that turning estates into cards that Jack draws dead is not great. But God, I don't know if I like my Exorcist. Maybe it should have just been a silver. So that last card is also a copper. Let's take labyrinth points here. And an imp, and hopefully I draw Jack with an imp at some point. Those labyrinth points are evaporating. Spectators will probably have been able to decide whether the Jack was the way to go or not. My feeling is that Jack is the way to go. I'm not sure about my Exorcist, though it did help me get a labyrinth point. I could win the labyrinth point split because of that Exorcist, possibly. Freaky's going for some labs. You could play an engine with Jack using the silvers, to get imps, although if he was doing that, he would have taken an Exorcist by now, I think, instead of one of those labs. Another 5 hand. What's left in my deck? Let's figure that out. Because I could do a doctor overpay here. So I've trashed 2 estates. The Exorcist is not there. How many coppers did I see? 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's like a copper and a silver. So I could trash 1 copper. I don't think that's worth it. Let's just take another silver. Okay. So if Imp can draw Jack, then I can win the Labyrinth split. Nope. This could be province or gold. It feels a little bit early for province, so I will take a gold. Hopefully, okay, so Freaky will split the Labyrinth points. That's okay. Yeah, I think that Jack should just trash this estate and um, Exorcist should just trash a copper, unless I guess I can see what Jack draws. So if I draw this silver, then I have 5. Um, Underneath there is probably just more copper and silver. Um, okay, very good. Way to not collide my imp and my jack. Gain a silver here. Keep this gold. Yeah, I'm gonna trash this Exorcist now. Maybe I can take a second jack now. Let's just take a silver. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Now I want to province as hard as I can. Yeah, the thing is, he has a lot of money in his hand right now. He's drawing a lot, but what can he do besides get a province? Maybe is there? I don't think there's a way that Freaky gets to Windfall unless he detours to take some labs, and that seems too slow. I hope the background noise isn't too annoying. Somebody can tell me on Discord if it is. Close the window. Okay, Sacred Grove. So trying to build. I'm going to green now. That's another province hand. Love to get exactly 8. I will not be trashing a copper. Yeah, I think the Sacred Grove is obviously it's good payload. Some of those boons can help me because I just need to hit 8 every turn and I'll be pretty happy. I think. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy for Freaky to double province. $9 hand. Could have trashed a copper from this hand. A Mystic. Freaky's doing all kinds of freaky stuff. So that's 3-1 on provinces right now. Would love for this imp to draw. I have another gold, right? I don't know if I... No, there's only one gold been bought. So what? The imp could draw 2 silvers or could draw Jack, which doesn't help that much because your hand... I mean, imp drawing Jack basically just means that it's kind of a waste, right? Because then Jack doesn't... Then you play imp, you have 6 cards in hand, so Jack doesn't draw you anything. But it gains you a silver and sifts a little bit. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5. So if I draw those 3, I get a province. So let's discard this. Yeah, this is fucking fantastic boon right here. And now I get a province and save the Jack for the next turn. Let's see, does he get to double? No, but he can do province plus. Oh, he can province windfall. That's pretty... But he needs to go 3-1 on these provinces. Oh, okay, province duchy. So yeah, I don't think that there's any way that he double provinces here. If he does, good for him. Just need to find a silver to get my province. Gets an extra $1 and then extra action. Oh, jeez. That was a good boon for him. But he didn't. He only didn't. He just drew deck, and he only had enough for province duchy. Of course, if he just he has that extra $1. Maybe he wasn't able to play the Mystic last time. So maybe this is double province, or he has $1 short. 1 or 2, I don't know. I'm not counting. He's playing his treasures very slowly. Double duchy. Oh, okay. So basically I have to find province here because it's pretty unlikely. And I will keep that silver. Okay. Didn't really like that last play from Freaky. I don't think the last couple turns, maybe Freaky's engine should have been better. Okay, so Freaky played first. Now it's 1-0. So I should be first now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he could have double duchy. Maybe that was the right play from him. I'm going to gamble that. I think I was pretty likely to province. That Sun's Gift was so nice. So nice. I think that pretty much did it for me. But at the same time, yeah, it's the thing about growth. Okay, what's going on here? Delve, Salt the Earth. Those seem significant. There's a little bit of Alt VP that is decent for the scrying pool engine. From Mill, Highway, yeah, I think that scrying pool seems to be the way to go. Trashing just comes from Hermit, which is nice. Hermit can gain some very good things with Highway. Maybe Hermit is really huge here. Looks like Freaky might have had a 5-2. Goes for Delve Highway. Delve obviously supports a money-ish thing. I will play Hermit and hope that I don't have a sad hand. Okay, great. That's about as good as you can get. Okay, Talisman is a sensible card with all these great cheap things on the board. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get a Madman. Also, can only play one terminal here, right? No, that's not true. Herald, of course. Okay. But I don't know. Let's just take a... So I could take a second Hermit or take some money in the form of a Vassal. I definitely want more Hermits, though. Here I could take a Herald, or I could Messenger something that I want. I could Messenger Heralds. Freaky has a play of messengering potions that is like okay. Second potion really early though is like, oh, I can messenger talismans. I think that's because the talisman is when you buy. Do I want a talisman in my deck? Yeah, I want a lot of mills. No, my talisman doesn't work on mill. It works on heralds and advisors, which are all very good to have. And with highway, yeah, it works on highways with highway too. So he's already got a talisman. So let's messenger talismans. Now I have 2 terminals. No, 3 if vassal is a terminal. I'll get rid of that. Keep that. This feels like a herald. Again, I will not get a madman. So I could trash an estate. That's the best thing to do for sure. I think vassal seems pretty good. I need more heralds now. Okay, great. Highways also, though. But I like being able to get 2 heralds at once. Oh, look, I think I can gain the herald, and then I can overpay and top deck that 1 herald. Look at that. Spiffy. He's super cool if Herald hit my scrying pool, one of my scrying pools. Okay, so there's a 25% chance that that happens. Freaky does the Herald trick. Wow, there's a lot of Heralds not in the supply. Hey, it did it. Let's see what Herald does. Okay. I know I want to play this Hermit. And I don't want to trigger this shuffle, so let's just take the potion. And then I will cycle this card. Which I should have thought about what it was in case it... Well, no, Vassal always gives you the option, so that's good. Nice Vassal. Unlike Herald, who sometimes is out of line. This shuffle would really like to buy a highway. Having highways in your deck seems pretty important. Freaky is playing without Scrying Pool. That seems a bit suspect to me. Oh, does a bad Herald thing. Gotta know what's in your discard. I make that mistake all the time. No, you should not ask for that undo, I think. This would have been a great time to have a second buy. Maybe if you have found my messenger. I really want more scrying pools, but I also really want a highway so that Hermit can start gaining advisors or mills. So I will buy one highway and forego getting a scrying pool, I guess. I don't know if that's wrong. Really should focus on draw first, probably. Hey, that advisor is a fantastic gift, I think. Let's see if we can get an extra action from Harold. Yay, Harold! Let's play this advisor. Okay, I lose that talisman if I can't get back to it. Looks like I just missed getting my talisman. Boo! That was sad. So I can play 3 of these things. Obviously, I play the Hermit. I'm going to trash, and now I can gain an advisor. Yeah, he got 7 heralds. Or a mill. And then how much money am I going to have? 4 plus a lot, but only 2 buys. It might be good to have another messenger. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's take a messenger. I'm really terminal limited, though. I really want that. Oh, look, I can. Oh, look at this. Discard that. And then maybe Vassal hits. Nope. Well, so I top deck the messenger. Oh, well. Second scrying pool. I already got another messenger. God, I wish I had that talisman right now. What do I need? A little bit more draw or maybe another talisman? Man, these piles are gonna... Pile control could be pretty big. Yeah. Not an advisor. I think another highway. Freaky has some good cards, but I think the draw is a little bit of a problem. Herald's, I mean, Freaky should be playing with more advisors in his deck. If you're, I mean, if you're gonna, whatever. I think that I'm gonna go through my deck, so let's discard that. There we go. Saves the day. I'm a bit too confident in my ability to get through my deck. What is that top card? It's a scrying pool. Of course. I obviously do need another scrying pool. Really wish I had more heralds. That was good to deny for. And, um, and yeah, highways seem good. Should get rid of draw. Although the talisman means these highways are. Yeah, so this is a big, probably Hermit was better than Messenger, maybe. I wonder if he'll start to green here. I shouldn't have discarded that talisman, maybe. I don't know. Piles are really low. Definitely possible with talisman to pile on my next turn, especially if Freaky lowers a little bit here, which I think if I was Freaky, I would. That sounds funny. If I was Freaky, I would probably be greening a little bit here. I'm really not confident in the way that either of us have played this board. I think that Hermit's probably been underused. I never felt like I had a good chance to get Madmen. I was hoping that I wouldn't really need Madmen for draw, but there's no way to get rid of coppers. I don't like Freaky's Delve at the beginning for sure. It's one province and two highways, so okay. Good news. Keep your copper. There's some advisors down there, or one advisor down there. Okay, hit a highway. Okay, so discards a vassal. What's in my discard pile? A vassal, a couple of coppers probably. Let's see. A one copper. Just a copper and a vassal. Like, is that it? So this should be a pile out here, right? So I have 3 buys with the talisman in play. That kills those. Oh, wait. I can get more buys by hermiting for messenger because I need to be able to take enough points. So let's see. I hermit, or I could hermit for talisman. Maybe that's the better way to go. So you hermit for talisman. No, that doesn't. That would be nice if there were 3 and 3 in those piles, but because they're 2 and 4, that doesn't. Still takes 3 buys to kill them. So let's see. If I hermit for messenger, then I will have 4 buys. That's not enough to give me enough points. What if I hermit for talisman and by messenger sending out highways? Then that pile is empty, and that gives me, then there's only 4 messengers left. And I have only 2 other buys though, so that doesn't work. So I wish messenger did its thing when I could gain it with hermit. I don't have the actions to do like a big hermit thing. Right. How much money do I have? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this hermit. Oh no, so I'm gonna get. Right now I have my 7 copper, 8, 12 plus 6, 18. So I can definitely triple province. Um, and Freaky can't. Maybe Freaky can triple province by gaining a messenger mid-turn with Freaky. Also, how many highways does Freaky have? Jeez, 5. So Freaky can hermit provinces. Um, play a card here because I know I want to. I guess if I get another messenger, maybe I can get 4 provinces. Then Freaky would have to get. Ah, that really does seem possible. Oh, there's also Salty Earth. Is that a thing? Freaky's also like deck is not as good. Um, I should not have given Freaky a free talisman back when I did that. Yeah, I don't think that there's a pile out win. I also don't have the actions to play another messenger, so that was just stupid. Um, so mill is like points. Maybe just take a mill. Okay, because I don't think I'm ending here. Now, let's see. If I discard a vassal and a scrying pool, then the vassal will definitely. I'll get. No, is there a way to make sure I can play all these? Maybe that doesn't matter, but that worked. I think that was 50% chance that that would work. So yeah, so I can triple province. Is that too dangerous? Can Freaky get 4 provinces? Freaky has a hermit. And a messenger. And 5 highways. So the hermit can gain a province. The messenger by can give him another. So that's 3 provinces. I don't think that Freaky can get 4 provinces, so I'm going to try. Maybe I will double province and then, or maybe province. No, I need to at least double province to, because Freaky can very easily do the pile out thing that I tried to do, right? Well, no, not enough. I needs more buys. I think this is. Okay, so if I take the highway, it still takes 2 buys with the 3 talismans. No, if he uses hermit to gain another talisman, then it only takes 1 of his buys to get the vassal, and then buys a province with his other buy for a tie. So I can't take those highways. At this moment, I do not believe. So I'm hoping that Freaky doesn't have like a full turn here. Herald misses. Oh, okay. After all that. I guess I was probably overanalyzing, not knowing his lack of draw from skipping scrying pool. Okay, well. 2-0, that's pretty good. Sorry to everyone involved for being so slow there. Peasant game, but the engine just sucks. Well, you can get really thin with peasant and you can use foragers to get really thin. And what? Also get a bunch of faithful hounds, which are safe from the legionary attack. And the lucky coin is not to be ignored. You can so do I want a silver? Probably, because I obviously want a butcher. I do have Necropolis in my deck. With since we're playing with Forager, those defiled shrine points will probably get eaten up. So like now, for example, could just snag the curse. Gazbag will say that that will mean I'm going to lose. I'm gonna do it though. I didn't want to take another silver here, but I would really like a butcher, so I will take one more silver for now. Maybe I should be taking lots of silver. I don't know what the right way to play Dominion is. So let's try. I will not take second curse right now. I want to. I guess remodel Hubble into Forager, or could just, yeah. Third Forager for Freaky. A Seller or a Hound? Take one more Hound. Oh, didn't want to draw the Hound like that. Would have much rather had a Seller in my hand. Freaky takes a curse. And gets a Hireling. Maybe Hireling's okay. I'm not gonna have the actions to play it though. Whatever. Seller and Faithful Hound is also kind of cool. What do I do here? Do I want a lucky coin in my deck? It seems kind of sensible to have it there with Forager. Yeah, I don't know what I can actually do to take advantage of this situation here. I wish my fugitive had been closer to the top of the shuffle. I don't think that I want to trash anything or buy anything. Maybe could have bought a Faithful Hound. I feel like I'm not quite ready to stock up on those. You can put plus action on Poorhouse. Kill all your treasures. That's another thing to do. It's not the thing I'm going to do. Seaway? Could fast track putting my spy. How good is Disciple? Do I want to go ahead and get another peasant? Ugh. This is a weird peasant board. Forager and Cellar do not play nice together. I just never get a chance to discard my Faithful Hounds. God damn it. This is really annoying. The Legionary attack, yeah. Well, with Faithful Hound, I guess it's okay. Freaky has 6 hirelings. Maybe hireling is, I mean, it's like, it's draw. It's not great draw. Disciple's a butcher. Not the ideal disciple target, which would have been probably Hound, but the Hounds are almost gone. Cellar, maybe? Put plus card on Cellar. The Hounds are gone. Okay, yeah, I'm losing this game. I should have just trashed a copper last turn. Maybe I'll draw my Disciple. That would really, really, really help. 10% chance. What game is this? Game 3? We're over an hour. Could have Seawade, Cellar, or Forager at some point. Definitely don't want to Seaway Hound, because I want to put plus action on it. I think I lost the Faithful Hound split really bad, though. Keep the gold. Oh, I got a Cellar. I really want to hit that Disciple. So let's just discard everything. All right, there's the Disciple. And I guess I'm discipling the Hound because I don't want a bunch of butchers. I can't play them all. Oh, that was just a horrible shuffle. I didn't think about how many cards I discarded. God, that was stupid. Never getting that teacher now. Well, there were some things in there. God, that was stupid. I really should have just discipled the butcher. Not proud. Well, there's a necropolis in there, and I'll have a bunch of faithful hounds, so maybe I can find the teacher next turn. Forager, seller, fort. I'll take 1 silver to be even more stupid. Okay. So yeah, with some super luck, maybe I don't have to be that lucky because the seller faithful hound is kind of cool. Freaky has 3 hirelings down. That's good for him. Assume it's a him. Going for the legionary thing, I don't think it's crazy good with hireling and faithful hounds. So I probably want to draw 1 time with faithful hound. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a pretty good chance of getting that teacher. And I have another seller in there. So let's actually keep the forager and the copper so that I can trash something. Okay, I managed to not be an idiot, sort of. These piles are pretty low. Yeah, they're super low. Can I lower them some more? What is Freaky? Freaky doesn't have a teacher. How many faithful hounds are set aside? 3, I think. Probably only have 3. No, 4. So those will draw me a lot of cards. With all these foragers, I have a lot of buys, definitely in I'm not sure. It's gonna help me. I think maybe one more butcher. Uh, so if I get hit by the legionary thing, I could just discard a bunch of faithful hounds. Let's see if Freaky lowers the piles anymore. Obviously, just took a cellar. Curse is also like an estate that doesn't cost any money, just to buy. Gains another gold. And doesn't attack me. So the forager trashes will give me $9 and 6 extra buys. So let's draw this. Because Freaky got rid of Lucky Coin. Also got rid of the Acropolis. That's a bit odd. So I can get 9 and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 dollars. But maybe okay, so what can I get? So I could like butcher two silvers to gain 2 sellers. Then there's 6 things to buy, which cost a total of 12. No, I should butcher the silvers to foragers. So then there's 6 things to buy, which cost a total of 8 plus 6 is 14. So if I butcher 2 silvers into 2 foragers, then forage, silver, copper, copper. Then I have 5 coin tokens, 9, that's 14, and enough buys. Yeah, I think that's a win. So one of these, the first one has to be a silver, copper. I can add this again in a minute. I mean, until I start actually taking cards. So that's 9. So I take a forager. Yeah, again, that costs 8 plus 6 is 14. 6 buys. So again, that costs 8 plus 6. Yeah, okay. All right, looks like I'm 3-0, I think. Maybe I will stop recording the video for a second and start a new one.